Well, hello, First Calvary leaders. This is Don, your senior pastor, head of staff, and it's been a while since I've done one of these fireside chats, kind of welcoming you into my office to just talk leadership-y things a little bit. So I thought I'd do one. So I'm going to start with a few quick items and then kind of visit our focus for the year and kind of how we're doing on some of the goals we set for ourselves. And then talk a little bit about the fall. So a couple quick things. You've probably seen that we now have First and Calvary gear. That's what we're calling it, with little tote bags or t-shirts or onesies or sweatshirts, flannels, all that sort of thing, baseball caps that have First and Calvary on them. So just want to let you know that is live. We're getting the page added to our website, but if you just click the link in our weekly email update, you can go on. I just went on and ordered some things for myself. As one of the members said to me, they said, this makes a lot of sense. I work at this one place and I wear their things, and I'm a member of this club over here and I wear their things, but I don't have anything for my church. So now we do. And just so you know, if you're curious, we're not making any money off that at all. So there's no like profit from that at all. The second thing is, you all as leaders probably know that when you have an event here at the church, you call the church office, Mary Charpentier, who's our amazing administrative assistant, and filled out a building use form. And that kind of lets the building team know like when to reserve it and to have the heat or electricity on, or what you need in the room. I just want to let you know we're adding a second form. And that is a communication form. And so if you're holding any event, whether it's in the building or not, there's an intake form now for you to get the word out at First and Calvary, where you can say, hey, we're having this Bible study. And by walking through the form, you kind of let our communications folks know, hey, here's when I'd like this advertised, and here's the information about it. So just wanted to let you know about that. Also, I know you haven't seen the gift exchange for a while. You'll recall that a year and a half ago, we put up these big things and said, what are the gifts that you have? What are the gifts we're looking for, that the different ministries are looking for? And then we went kind of digital with it. So we didn't have the cutout balloons on a felt board anymore. We went digital. But it's been a little hard. When things are digital, it kind of, for a lot of people, means it's invisible. It's hard to see it. So we're trying a kind of gift exchange 2.0, or whatever we're going to call it. And it's going to be kind of like help wanted ads. And they will be available digitally. And it's just, the help wanted ads, like little blurbs saying, hey, we're looking for this kind of help. Call here or click here to find out more information. So we're going to go with that format so it's more kind of scannable digitally. And then maybe once a month, I think this is what we're going to try. We're going to print those off. And when people come to worship, say, here's the help wanted ads for right now, for this month or this quarter, or however we do it. And that way, there's kind of a steady way that people within the congregation are seeing different opportunities to serve and places where they can make a difference and kind of be living into their purpose and the gifts God has given them. So look for that to be coming out soon. Also, you probably heard that Session formed a legacy campaign subcommittee. And this is a subcommittee to be asking questions and helping form a centennial legacy campaign, because our centennial is coming up. And the legacy campaign is about inviting people in the congregation to help secure the enduring legacy of this church by giving a special gift to the First and Calvary Foundation. And so I just want to let you know, we've been working on that as a subcommittee. I'm on the subcommittee. It's probably going to take a fair amount of my time this fall and next spring. And the basic timeline we're looking at, nothing's official, but it looks like what we're going to do is announce the Centennial Legacy Campaign sometime this fall, and then have a quiet phase like October, November into December, where we're meeting with some individuals to help kickstart it. And then probably in March, once the church's annual stewardship campaign is over, then we will go to the whole congregation, do some town halls, and invite everyone to be a part of that campaign. So more to come. Nothing, we're still forming the plans for that, but just wanted you to know about that as well. Okay, 2023, I know you guys have this. It's in your Bible. You pray about it all the time. It's on your fridge. You know, our vision statement is that we want to be a house of prayer for every generation. We have this great artwork representing that. And because of that, for 2023, our kind of focus for the year is that we wanted to boldly pursue growth by inviting every generation to experience joy in prayer. So you probably remember talking about this at the beginning of 23 in January, and we've been doing that. And I have felt really challenged, encouraged, warmed in my own prayer life because we're doing this, and I hope you have as well. And then, there were some things that we said, hey, what are some goals? What are some ways practically and tangibly that we can lean into this? And so I just want to kind of explore these with you a little bit. Do you like my visual aid holding this up? So we wanted to invite every generation. So we wanted to focus on things that reach out to different generations. So we wanted to explore the launch of an evening time of worship that engages younger people. We experimented with that a little bit during Lent with the Sunday night Lenten experience. And we now have started a Sunday night service, which we are publicly launching on August 20th. And we have a lot, we're advertising it in the MSU school paper. We're going to have flyers in the dorms. We're going to reach out to young adults in the community. So we're moving full steam ahead on that. We also wanted to offer improved live streaming for our homebound partners. We've been getting the equipment. Brian Carell, when he was still here, helped us start to improve, troubleshoot problems that we ran into. So right now we're getting a much better system. We are also on August 20th, we're going to start live streaming our Sunday night service because people use live streaming as kind of a peek into a church. Is this a service I would want to go to? So we will be live streaming 2 services starting in a couple of weeks. The big limiting factor, friends, is we need volunteers. We need volunteers to be moving cameras. We need volunteers to be advancing slides. We need volunteers to help the tech people as they run the live stream. So if you know someone, if maybe you could pitch in at the early service or late service, that would be a great thing. Also, we wanted to begin what we were calling a praise and play option for children during sermons. So kind of a pull-out program, optional for kids of a certain age, for younger kids during the sermon. It is now going to be called Worship and Wonder. There's actually a national program called Worship and Wonder, where children are taught something age appropriate. And it's like a tremendous program. Lisa Smith, our children's ministry coordinator, has now gotten training in that. I think Anne already has training in that. So we're doing an orientation in a week and a half, and then that's going to be picking up this fall. Also, to help us reach different generations, we wanted to do some hires and hire 3 part-time staff to help with youth, media, and worship. So we hired a contemporary worship director, Faith Zimmer. We hired for media stuff, we hired a really part-time worship technician. So Ryan Brixey, you've probably met him. He's so good on the tech side of things. And then we hired a media coordinator, Isaiah Moeller, as well. We still haven't found a youth coordinator, but Isaiah, our new media coordinator, is helping us out really part-time as a youth intern. So we've got a little more help. Wendy's pitching in with the youth, and we're still trying to figure out a more sustainable staffing situation there. So that's stuff that we've been doing to invite every generation. And then we wanted to experience prayer, right? Different things we wanted to do. So for example, we wanted to launch prayer ministry on Sunday mornings. We've tried a couple things on Sunday mornings, so we've had some good first fruits, and we're looking to do more this fall. We wanted to outfit, secondly, multiple prayer rooms with self-guided prayer stations. We had that incredible Garden of Gethsemane in the Jesus prayer room during Lent. That was incredible. Our families did this pizza and prayer, which had interactive prayer stations. So we've been doing those, and we look forward to doing more in the fall. Our third goal for prayer was to gather together for prayer and praise nights, psalm sings, etc. again, for Lent, we met on Sunday nights. We were partnering with the Potter's House, and we hosted college students for some praise and worship nights. Coming this fall, we're going to be launching, I think it's going to be on Wednesday nights, but stay tuned. Some psalm sings. There are melodies that have been devised where you can sing through all 150 psalms, not in one sitting because you'd run out of breath. But we're going to be meeting for several weeks in a row and sing through and pray through the psalms, which is like the prayer college that we have in the scriptures. The psalms are there to teach us how to pray. And then the fourth thing we wanted to do was to offer individual and group on-ramps to over 20 types of prayer. And we did that during Lent with the help of Richard Foster and his awesome book. So more to come this fall, but these are some of the things we've been doing to help us grow, inviting every generation to experience joy in prayer. I hope you have experienced joy in prayer as well. You know, this fall, we're really close to fall kickoff, which involves a few different things. Campus Welcome Week. You know, we're feeding the whole MSU marching band. We're reaching out to college students as they move in with giving away the pineapple whip. We're launching the Sunday night service. That's another part of our fall kickoff. And then we are also starting new classes on Sunday mornings on August 27th. So some really fun stuff coming this fall. Friends, if there are new ways you're feeling nudged to like get involved and help us reach out, the reality is we want to invite every generation to experience joy in prayer. And so the programs we're doing, the worship services, the Bible studies, etc., it takes some of us leaders pitching in and helping out in different ways. So I want to encourage you to do that as well. I'm so excited and a little bit scared to see what God does this fall. I'm hopeful. And the scared is just like, who knows what God is going to do, you know? So I'm excited for that. Finally, before I sign off, maybe this is most important. I've been getting questions. Don, what is your vision for your beard? You know, I've been growing this beard thing, and I don't know, guys, like it's humid out, and so it's getting really curly these days. It's getting really long. I still have this patch that won't grow in, and that makes me feel insecure. So I don't know. I'm thinking I may trim it up this week, or even shave it off. My oldest son is getting married at the end of September. I don't know if I want this to be happening in all his wedding pictures. So I don't know. If you have ideas for my beard, you can let me know. Friends, that's more than you wanted to know. Thanks for stopping by my office. I'll see you on Sunday.